Welcome to today's episode featuring a few angry Karens and a couple of controversial clips I'll need your opinions on. Let's get into it. First up today made me feel relatively bad for this impressive hotel employee. This Karen is confronting the man about the room they've booked not being properly clean. Now we don't have a lot of context here, just that there was a can left in the room. This poor employee has only just gotten to work, so it simply wasn't his responsibility, but he does take complete control attempting to resolve this situation as best as he possibly can. He apologizes multiple times and he attempts to just take the can and clean up any other mess that is there, but it simply isn't good enough for Karen. This was an overly long clip, guys, so I've condensed this to the most important and relevant moments, and let's jump in and see how this Karen treats this man.
Leave me to go do that because I want your family to be happy.
Okay, then you don't have to act that strange with me when I'm asking you to leave this till you resolve. I know, but there's a lot of garbage here, sir. If you take all the garbage, I'm going to be okay with it. But if you're taking the can that was left in the room and the room was not cleaned properly, I want you to leave this can here and take it when you resolve it.
I am not here to be rude. I am not here to argue. I'm
Sir,
not here to debate.
Trust me, you've been very rude.
Oh, well, I'm being the best I can.
The way you, no, I have all the right to yell.
And
one, I'm your customer who's always right. Two, you did something that is making me yell, right? Three, the way you're acting, sir, it was not mine, but you should have taken this can out before I checked in, not after I complained about it. If you check into Holiday Inn in Niagara Falls, you have to wait till 3 to get an issue resolved.
I know what happened in the morning. Sorry, I'm saying it should have been taken out. It should have, but it wasn't.
But nobody did.
I'm taking it out now.
Exactly.
I think next up may be a little bit of a controversial one. We have what might be a manager of this Subway restaurant here, and he's getting reasonably aggressive with one of the younger employees. Conveniently, we don't have what may have happened previously, but I think the way the manager is talking leaves a lot to be desired. So the employee is actually pregnant, and the manager here is simply not happy about her having too many breaks. I do believe he's being a little bit over the top, and in my opinion, he probably doesn't really have the credentials to comment on this topic. Good little freak out though, and let me know below what your thoughts are. Let's get into it.
You're gonna pay for my phone.
Shut the recording.
You're gonna pay for my phone.
You can do it yourself.
No, because I'm out of here. I had a whole attitude earlier today.
Okay, because you spend more time in the goddamn bathroom. If your pregnancy is such a disability that you can't work, you don't need to be working. You don't play these games when Nicole is here, but you'll play them when I'm here. Now you're recording me because you think I'm going to come out my neck sideways at you, and I'm not. I'm not that stupid.
But you already did when you
have I called you out of your name?
When you raised your voice at me, you already did.
Coming up here, this is just a straight up freak out, and we all love a good meltdown. Of course, it's in a fast food restaurant, and you can only just make out a comment towards the end about it being regarding some food not being made correctly or something similar like that. And this Karen here, for lack of a better title, absolutely flips out, smashing one of the registers, which nearly hits a young employee. Funnily enough, this Karen loses her keys, so that just seems to add to this Karen's meltdown or breakdown. And this freak out has a really good ending though. I won't spoil it, and let's get into it.
So, because I make my keys. Get my keys.
The cops are on the fucking way.
Where my keys at?
I don't know. You threw them.
Where are my keys at?
I don't know.
Because y'all didn't make my
She just threw a machine at me. You need to arrest her. I'm literally only 19. I got it all on video. I can show you right now.
Like I said previously here, guys, bit of a controversial episode with some of these clips, and this next, let's say Karen, being that she most definitely has all the characteristics of a Karen, but the main problem here is she seems to be really upset about some young teens that are supposedly speeding. If they are, it's not on, but they're obviously denying it, and they are a little suspect, saying things like you have no proof, and at one point seem to be blocking their number plates as well, which is a little weird, but this really is just a classic Karen type freak out regardless, so I couldn't leave it out for entertainment purposes. Make sure you let me know whose side you're leaning towards here, and let's jump in and take a look.
I'm a joke. You two assholes are heading up on South Shore going 50, 60 miles an hour. And you both, there's no proof, I know, but you think it's okay and it's funny. But this is a neighborhood. Do you live here?
We weren't even going fast. My car's just loud.
So is mine.
You're both going fast,
No,
and
we
you know
weren't.
you were racing up.
No, we weren't. We weren't racing.
Oh, you
How
guys
would we
are
be
so full of
racing in
shit.
the same lane?
You're so full of shit, both of you, and you know it.
Okay.
You're a joke.
Okay, good. I'm gonna joke. We'll see who's
You have
funny.
nothing. You literally have nothing better to do
Let's
with your
see,
day.
DTL. How about if you move then? If I got nothing to prove, why don't you show me your license?
You're a joke.
Really?
You're a
Well,
joke.
you two lose control of your cars because
We
you're
won't lose
such
control.
hot shots.
We won't lose control.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Coming up is definitely another weird one, and from the context I've got, it looks like they may be attempting to recreate what another YouTuber does with some shopping carts. But either way, they managed to completely trigger this Karen, confronting her about leaving a shopping cart in the car park. After they get a rise out of Karen, you can see they're quite happy to continue to agitate her by blocking her vehicle in. They don't leave until she looks like she may become violent. I thought possibly fake, but then Karen really does lose complete control of her temper. Another controversial one, I'll let you all decide yourself. Let's get into it.
That's not where your cart goes.
Excuse me, do you work here?
Yes. This is not where your cart goes.
Then don't put it in front of my car.
Well, don't put it in the middle. Don't put it in a parking
Get
spot.
out of here.
Don't put
Get
it in a
away from
park.
me.
Don't put it back.
I am not gonna put it back. I put it here like everybody else.
Unreal. You put it back.
No.
It's right there. It's literally right there.
You know what? Look at all these other people that do that, and you're discriminating against me. Move out of my way.
It doesn't matter.
Do you? You don't work here, do you?
Yes, I do. I'm trying to make a change. You're gonna put this back. It's right there.
I don't care.
It's 3 parking spots away.
I don't care.
You're putting it back.
You son of a bastard, you should die. I hope you die.
And last up today, I thought let's lighten the mood and have a bit of a chuckle together. This entitled lady, Karen, definitely, she's very privileged. She has actually let her dog go to the toilet on a person's front lawn without showing any sort of care. In fact, she literally just walks away as quick as possible. The owner of the house has something up his sleeve to get her attention back really quickly. This exchange is hilarious, and she very quickly has to return to the scene with her tail between her legs, no pun intended, and let's get into it.
Clean up your dog poop. Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, you, clean up your dog poop. Stop letting your dog poop on my lawn. I have you on video. I've been waiting for you for 2 days. You. Disgusting. Disgusting! Look at it! I have children here! That's your dog! Please pick it up! Thank you for picking up the feces from my yard! I appreciate it greatly! Greatly appreciate it! Please leave my yard! You're trespassing!
Hope you enjoyed the bit of a mix-up in this episode today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for daily Karen content. Thanks for watching.